What's going on, everybody? It's Tommy Lamar. So, I was checking the mailbox because I ordered, well, my daughter bought me a smartwatch, and it's coming from China. I picked it out. It's one I wanted. I wanted to test it out, see if it really did all the things that it said it could do, and compare it to like an Apple Watch or something, or a Fitbit, because it's supposed to be able to check heart rate, blood pressure, oxygen. Now, those are just the highlight things, you know. Of course, you know, your calls and messages and all the other whatever stuff that I don't care about. But I want the health aspect of it because I think that the world is trending more toward that, you know, on the go, carried with you health type situation where soon they'll be able to scan you and know what your situations are. Anyway, I digress. So, today, I want to show you that I have the FeiyuTech a2000 dual handle, single handle grip, and I have to say, it's pretty freaking awesome. If you watched the Football Dreams movie that I put up recently, my little nephew wanted to be on YouTube. He's been asking me about this for months. So it was a good day outside. We went to his grandmother's house and we went ahead and shot some footage and running around playing with the football. Just some testing the gimbal out. I've been using the gimbal for a good 3 weeks, almost a month now, just getting comfortable with it. Balancing, not so much of a pain anymore. Once you understand how it balances and its way, you just finesse it and you can really get it balanced pretty easy. I will say that this arm that slides here is the stiffest one to move. It's a bit of a pain, but once you have it dialed in, it's really small increments you're going to move it in, unless you're putting a heavier lens on or adding attachments to your camera, which I leave all those off because they have all these great connections. The mic, I usually put right here. I can mount a monitor here. My glide gear horn strap that I use, I can actually mount to the bottom if I wanted. I've tested that so that I can actually let go of it for a moment, let it hang if I need to, get a break from my back, because although it's as light as it feels, once you've had it in your hands and you're recording for a while, it does tend to feel kind of heavy. I'm sure it's not as heavy as a Ronin, some of those other ones out there, but for what it is, if you're recording all day long, you'll feel the stress in your back. I will say that. And that's probably true of most dual pistol grip gimbals if you're just walking around and, you know, holding them all day. That's actually backwards. So, but don't have a camera in it because I'm using the camera to record right now. I guess I could have recorded this on the iPhone in 4K, but hey, I want to give you guys the best quality possible. But caught the gimbal on sale for what, $548. The price was crazy. It changed within a few days. The gimbal was $548 for the single by itself, and then it was like $99 for shipping. I didn't understand that. And then you find this $419, and then this was $199. Didn't understand that either. But I waited a day or two, happened to pop up at $549 for the pistol grip. Comes with the tripod mount and a memory card. The memory card I feel like just throw in. It's a 32GB memory card. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. In the G7, I have a 128GB card, so maybe I'll use it for something. We'll see. But really smooth. People complain about jitter, this, that, and the other, but it has the latest firmware update that was released in December. I check probably every couple of weeks to make sure it's not a new one. I did put my own quick release plate. I use this here, I use this here. I have it on the tripod, I have the G7 on. It just makes sense, and I'll do a video why I use this type of quick release plate. I want you guys to understand why I use it, so I'm going to make a video about that. But put it to the side. Pretty awesome piece of kit. It's not for everything, I'll be the first to say. There's moments when you will use this for what you'll use it for, but it is not for everything. That's why I still have my glide gear horn. I thought about getting a shoulder mount for that, but I kind of like how you tuck in and hold it, and the neck strap offers those 3 points of connection. So we'll see how it goes. The lens is just sitting here because I took it off the camera to get that wide angle. This is my 25mm 1.7. I went ahead and put the 14 to 42, bumped the f-stop up so we can get nice tack across the board from edge to edge. And yeah, so it's sitting here. I also bought a fluid head by, as you can see, Zomei, if I'm pronouncing that right. What I will say about this fluid head is that I compared it to a friend of mine. He has a Manfrotto, and I saw him in action with it, and that's why I fell in love and said I gotta have a fluid head. I didn't want to plunk down the money that he paid for that fluid head, so I kind of shopped around. I did a lot of research. I was able to get this one all metal. The only thing that's plastic on here is the dial here, the quick release knob here, and the quick release knob here. Other than that, all metal construction. I set the rubberized pads on their quick release plate. Nothing bad I can say about it. Very, very smooth action. Comes with a single arm. I don't have it on. I don't usually put it on because I really want to be on my fluid head like this when I'm using it. I may use it on from time to time, but we'll see. Hold on a second. Intermission. That's good. Anyway, so the only thing that I can say that I dislike about it is the actual Zomei logo. It's a cheap sticker that the edges are actually coming up on. You see that? If you're going to make a product and you're going to brand it so your branding looks good. Don't put a cheap piece of sticker on there. Outside of the sticker, man, this thing is golden. I think I paid, I don't know, 60 some odd dollars on Amazon for it. I have no regrets at all. None at all. Very smooth, fluid action. It rebounds nicely. You can adjust it. You want more, so it goes up faster or slower. You can lock it so that it will lock at the position you want. It's great. Nothing I can say bad about it. I will let you know a tip. Your quick release plate that comes with this, when you're, see, like here, my lever for my quick release gets in the way of this, and when the camera sits here, it overlaps anyway. They do make it where you can pull this out. You can hear it snap back into place right there, but it's annoying to have to pull it out, twist, turn. Set your quick release plate first so that you don't have to give it a turn. Slides right off. Slides on, give it a turn. You're never in the way of your camera. You're not trying to pull that lever out. It's preset. Once you set it, you don't have to ever change it because it's locked in. And I love that about this, that you can preset that quick release plate to be just a half rotation. Comes right off. I can't say anything bad about that. Awesome. Slide that back on and lock it back in place. So, if you want a solid piece of metal that is a awesome fluid head, I can't say anything bad about this other than their logo on a crappy sticker on the side. You see this? You see that? That is the cheapest piece of sticker ever. Seriously though, come on, do better. Other than that, this thing is golden. I love it. Outside of that, great product. I doubt that Zomei makes it. I see a lot of these branded in different names. I'm not sure who the core manufacturer is, but kudos to you for producing something that's comparable to a Manfrotto. I'm not saying the same, I'm not saying the same quality, I'm saying comparable to the Manfrotto fluid head. Awesome. Can't go wrong with it. Also ended up getting another tripod. Mine, I used it to death. It was a tripod that I ended up getting from somewhere, some no-name tripod, but I used it till it honestly fell apart. And at that point, it was time to get a new one. I'd already picked out one in Andoer, even how you pronounce it, one of their tripods. Again, I think it's one of those tripods that's made by a manufacturer who just sends out and then they brand it in whoever's name is selling it, because I see the same tripod configurations, the same tripod colors. Anyway, magnesium aluminum, very strong. It says that it holds up to 33 pounds. I'm not going to test that, but I will say sturdy, does what it's supposed to do. The one thing that I wish it had was more options as far as adjusting on the legs. I only really have 2 options. That's one thing I kind of sacrificed. The tripod was around $70. It was a good deal. It has a ball head on it that has a fluid action. Nothing to say bad about that. All metal construction except for the levers that you set your legs at. Again, amazing product. You really have to do your research and figure out what works best for you and what will last you longevity wise in your tech, in your gear, because you don't want to buy something and you're having to rebuy it in 6 months or a year. So just my experience. Hadn't seen you guys in a while or did a regular vlog for you, so I put together a little footage and want to tell you about the new gear. Great things going on at Tommy Lamarr Films. I can't wait to share some of the projects going on. Until then, I'm going to sip on this and we'll see you later. Let's go. If you've been around for a while and you're checking my channel from time to time, would you consider subscribing, liking, and sharing some of my videos with other people that might be interested in the content you're seeing here?